The 31st Screen Actors Guild Awards, Hollywood's most glittering night of the year, a night where the stars come out to shine and the royalty, well, they come out to pretend they belong. But for Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, it quickly became clear that there's no red carpet special treatment waiting for him in Tinseltown. In fact, the night took a seriously awkward turn when legendary actor Harrison Ford, one of the most respected names in Hollywood, made it crystal clear that Prince Harry isn't exactly part of the club. Held at Los Angeles' Shrine Auditorium on February 23, 2025, the ceremony brought together some of the biggest names in film and television. Among them, of course, was the Indiana Jones icon himself, Harrison Ford, who's been around long enough to understand that credibility and merit are what matter in Hollywood, not royal titles or well-timed photo ops. Harry, ever the eager beaver, showed up hoping to bask in the spotlight and once again try to cement his relevance in the American entertainment industry. After all, what better way to prove his status than by hanging out with A-list legends, right? Or so he thought. Enter the unforgettable red carpet moment. According to multiple sources, Harry, no doubt itching for another opportunity to appear important, approached Ford with the hope of snapping a photo together. He must have thought, "Hey, I'm royal. Surely Ford wouldn't dare refuse me." Well, guess again, Your Royal Highness. Ford, never one to entertain the whole forced celebrity encounters for the sake of publicity thing, simply turned, gave Harry an uninterested glance, and coldly shot him down with a brisk, "No thank you," before walking away. And that, my friends, was that. Can you say awkward? Oh, but the best part was watching Harry scramble to hold on to whatever shred of composure he had left, desperately trying to play it cool. But here's the thing. It's not cool. This was a stark reminder of how Hollywood works. You don't get a free pass just because you have royal blood. Unlike the world of royalty, where titles automatically guarantee respect and attention, Hollywood operates on something called earned status. Harry and Meghan may have been able to grab a few headlines when they jumped ship from the British royal family, but their struggles to force their way into the entertainment industry have been nothing short of painful to watch. Let's talk about their so-called Hollywood careers for a second. Harry and Meghan secured some pretty lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify, basically betting on their royal status to carry them to the top. But surprise, surprise, their projects have bombed. Their Spotify deal reportedly crumbled due to a lack of compelling content. Their Netflix documentary, which at first generated a little buzz, is now just seen as a rehash of all the same grievances they've been airing for years. There's nothing fresh or groundbreaking about their content, just more royal drama recycled for the umpteenth time. Oh, and don't even get me started on Archewell, their production company. Initially pitched as a platform for telling inspiring stories, but Hollywood insiders are already questioning whether they can produce anything of substance without relying on their royal drama. Spoiler alert, they can't. Now let's get back to Harrison Ford. Why does his snub matter? Well, it's not just about one awkward moment. It's a public, glaring reminder that Harry's place in Hollywood is far from solid. The rejection wasn't just personal. It's a symbol of the broader skepticism toward Harry's whole attempt to force himself into the entertainment scene. Hollywood is not in the business of accommodating people simply because they were born into privilege or got lucky with a few royal headlines. Ford, known for his no-nonsense attitude, certainly wasn't about to pander to a royal who hasn't earned his spot. And why should he? This is Hollywood, not the royal court, and people like Ford don't just play nice for the sake of PR. So, let's be real. Harry and Meghan's Hollywood dreams are starting to look a lot more like a desperate attempt to stay relevant, and it's not going over well. The glamour of their royal exit has long worn off, and the industry's patience with them seems to be wearing thin. Their failed projects are only adding to the pile of evidence that maybe, just maybe, they're not as welcome in Hollywood as they'd hoped. And as for Harry's red carpet moment with Ford, it's a perfect metaphor for how Hollywood sees him, a once prominent figure trying to prove he still matters, only to find out that in this town, respect is earned, not inherited.